the vastness of eternity. How long eternity is. And when you think of that, as eternity being forever and forever and forever, especially for a lost person, it's a horrible thought that when we pass this life and we go to hell, what a horrible, horrible thing that cannot say. Greatest is the uncertainty of tomorrow. He says there are many uncertainties about life, but he said,
up.
Aren't you a cocky little prick?
I am, Anna.
Go fuck yourself, Darkin. Hold on.
So you do it first.
You wait, fuck myself or fuck you?
No, go fuck yourself. You wish you could fuck me.
No, I don't want a fucking STD, dude. Give me a second. Let me make
you
this.
You had all the time in the goddamn world, you fucking female.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I had time to do what?
You had time to walk your dog. You had time to do this and that. And put a brick wall behind you.
Right. You're goddamn right, Darkin. If I wanted to jack my dick before I got on your podcast, I'd have jacked my dick, and you'd have waited like a good little boy. Now, since we're talking shit, what do you want to talk about, buddy? This unholy four where you ripped me off, or what are we doing here? Is this Cemetery Gates, or how does this show work? I've never been on the Unholy Icon Darkin Graves podcast. What are we doing here?
Well, this is an impromptu Cemetery Gates, yes.
So we are in your cemetery. Okay.
Yeah, and you weren't. Actually, I was trying to get Mike Tom on.
Oh, get! I'd love that. He'll come in here. Hell yeah. Yeah, that Kiwi cone is.
If you can get him on, that more power to you. But I think he said he was not ready to come on right now. He was doing something else. But we settled for Jack Arson.
You settled? Oh, that's adorable, Darkin. That you think you getting me on your podcast is settling.
All right. Here's the deal.
I want to tell you a little story.
If we're going to do this, look, we're on IWTV. We're on
You're damn right.
we're on my personal YouTube channel, and we're on the IW Locker Room channel.
Yes,
we are streaming right now. So let's cut the bullshit.
This means what to me?
No Darkin Graves, no Jack Arson. Let's talk Matt Graves and Gary for a second.
Wait a minute.
What's going on today?
What do you mean? Are you talking about the fact that I exercised a clause in my contract? Is that what you're asking me?
I'm talking about
my IW contract.
I'm talking about who's up for a little fuckery.
Like, what do you mean? What are you asking me? Ask a question. You're just being vague and airy and whimsical. You're trying to be me, and you suck at it. What do you want from me?
I got this storyline here, and who's up for a little fuckery?
You got a storyline and who's up for a little fuckery, or are you referencing my storyline, who's up for a little fuckery?
Exactly.
You want to know what? Oh, you want to know what my beef with Judas is? We can't talk about that as if it's as if this is over that invisible barrier. You know that wall we don't talk about, that invisible
you said
door.
I could ask you anything.
You can, but you're not going to ask me about my contract on a personal level, because that would imply that I.
Can I ask you then why? Can I ask you then why you hit up Rob Roman and put him in a group and asked who's up for a little fuckery on David Judas Jones?
That's what I needed to hear. Thank you. Now I know who sent Judas the screenshot. It was Rob Roman. Sent it to you, and then you sent it to him, correct?
No, incorrect.
Okay, then
Rob Roman and
somebody sent his Judas.
Rob Roman and I have no talk. This isn't a bad. Don't try to weasel out of this, Gary. this is about.
I'm going to answer your question, but I'm going to answer it my way. I made a group, and I said I had an idea to fuck with Judas Jones. Who wants in? And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, let me tell you who was in there. If I'm not mistaken, it was couple people tied into Outcast Elite Wrestling. It was a guy tied into Pro Wrestling Reality. It was a guy tied into New Era Wrestling. It was a guy tied into
New Era Wrestling.
One other company. What?
There's no New Era Wrestling anymore. They're done.
Okay. Well, then he missed out by shutting his doors. But that's neither here nor there. I invited people that I knew ran companies because I've exercised the clause in my contract to opt out of my exclusive contract. Gary?
We don't have contracts.
You're trying to make this personal.
No, it's not personal.
But you're trying to make it personal. It's not personal.
You make a group. And you want to fuck with David Jones, but you don't invite David Jones to the group.
No, I don't want to fuck with David Jones.
Then why don't you say
put words in my mouth? I said Judas Jones.
Oh, well, then why didn't you invite Judas Jones to the group?
Because Judas Jones is able to access me to negotiate my contract personally. He didn't have to be in that chat. That was not. This is what's going on, Darkin. Because I'm not playing the let's shoot our guns game with you. This is a business move. I am still under iWrestling contract. I've not left the company. I will show up if I'm booked. I will compete as if I'm still full time because for the next 30 days I'm still full time. I have 30 days of basically a period where I can decide to stay and resign, and nothing will change, or something will change because I feel like I'm being used, and I don't like it. And if it can either change, and I'm going to get to that in just a second. The fact that I'm being used can either change, and Judas Jones can listen to me and understand my frustration, or I can go somewhere else. I don't want to go anywhere else. I will say that right here live on iWrestling. It is not my desire to sign elsewhere.
Okay, well that's fair. But if you don't want to go, Gary, this is my show. Let me talk.
Go ahead.
If you don't want to go anywhere else, then why post stuff like I'm out of my contract? Sign me here with ice cream bars and Lear jets and all this.
Demands. Show me the money.
There's no money here.
You're making it about people. You're basically doing what Chad's doing. You're not making this. This is not competition. This is not survival of the fittest. It's telling a story.
Here. But you're not telling a story, Gary. You're making up your own stories.
Yes.
You signed.
Chad,
you signed 18 people. You signed 18 people to a group, and over half of them said they didn't want nothing to do with it. But you signed them anyway.
I haven't signed anybody to what? What are you talking about? I had to write a roster for something that might have happened.
You put people on a roster that didn't even know anything about it.
You did. You're spilling behind the scenes information, dude.
I'm spilling your lies is what I'm doing.
No, it's not a lie, dude. God damn it. I swear to God, you people, I understand why Chad Bartlett is pissed off now, dude, because this can't be what it actually is. I want Judas Jones to call me and explain to me why Invictus couldn't handle the Brotherhood for him. Why did he need Adam Malloy, Grant Miller, Ryan Steinberg, and another fucking administration that's doomed to fail. Why did he need that when he had Jack Arson, T-Bone, Lee Josh McClain, and Zelzabar the Clown? Why? Why does the administration 3.0 even required? Why can't Judas just be like, look, I'm backing you, Jack. Take care of this.
Why does the show have to be revolved around you? Why can't it be revolved around everybody?
It's not revolved around me. It's not revolved around me.
Well,
it's never revolved around me.
You just said, why does Judas Jones need all these people?
I said, why doesn't it? I said, why doesn't it? Yeah, why can't it, for once, actually revolve around me instead of me having to force it to revolve around me in order to get it to revolve around me? Why can't I just be given something instead of having to create it?
Why do I have to make something instead of having something given to you?
What do you mean earn something, Darkin? I've been in IW since Jump Street, bro. I'm damn near
it doesn't matter how long you've been in, Gary, but look at
I put in work, dude. I've burned other companies' titles.
Dude,
I've went in feds, won their championships, burnt their belts.
You jump from storyline to storyline to storyline each day. Each day it's something different with you. Each day you want something different.
Changed.
One day U.S. title. The next day you want Money in the Bank briefcase. The next day you want this faction. The next day you want that faction. You want your name to be New Jerusalem. You want your name to be Angel Reborn. You don't want your name to be this and that and that.
New Jerusalem. What? New Jerusalem and Gabriel
you're all over the place, and nobody can understand what you're doing, and you make it confusing for everybody else around us.
The only people that talk, the only person that actually picks up the phone and talks to me on a personal level is you.
Yes, exactly.
And do I answer your questions when you ask me questions?
When I ask you questions, I had the what?
Have you ever had a problem getting me to tell you what was going on with me? If you wanted to know what was going on, have I ever been difficult?
Yes.
In this particular run, since the meth pipe got smashed in this particular week. Yeah, you're damn right, because I'm pissed. Why is Steinbaum #1 contender? I don't want that #1 contendership, but why is he even in that match?
Then why do you
Where's he been? Because I'm IW, dude. OG through and through. Why does
IW too? But it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother anybody else.
Oh my God. Well, you know what? Maybe I just love IW a little too much to let guys like Chad Bartlett talk doing what they're going to do, and I'm the one getting that.
No, the thing is,
and the world champions talking about doing some crazy shit. The world champions talking about doing some fuck shit, dude. And I don't know specifically what it is to say it and put it on blast, but I know he's got something. He's got something. He feels jaded. Him and Austin feel jaded. They're mad. Like they're mad. I'm not mad. I'm just like wanting to tell a little story. I got a 30-day window where I might sign somewhere else, but let's be real, man. I wasn't going to sign any goddamn where else. Fuck it. It's all out of the bag. You've ruined my goddamn, my developmental thing. I picked 18 names. I don't care if
how
they
did I
weren't
ruin your
interested.
developmental thing?
Because you just talked about it, dude. I didn't want it. The reason
you signed people without asking them.
I didn't. Go look at that group. Are any of those people in that group? Nobody's in that group, dude. You're not? Yeah, that's right. Because the only people that are in it. Listen, the only people that are in that group right now are me, Jones, and James Park.
You sent me a list of 18 people. Let's be real.
Of people that I wanted to be part of it. You said
that this was the roster that you signed.
This was my vision. This was I didn't say signed. Show me a screenshot where I said this is who I've signed. Did I say this is who I signed or this is who I want? Because wording is everything here. You're making it sound like I said I had something. It was something I wanted, not something I had. Because I'll add you to the group right now. Let me switch I can't do it from there. Let me get on my cell phone and switch over to the owner.
I don't need to be part of it. I don't need to be a part of the group.
I want you. Wait a minute. No, hold the fucking phone, dude. Because now you don't even want to be a part of it. Yesterday
No, I
you
did.
told me you'd be
I
backstage
said
and help me coach.
I said I would coach
You
some people. Yes, I said you don't have to add me
you
right
sure
this
did.
second.
No, but I want to show you the group.
If you
I
want to
feel
add me,
like you
that's
deserve
fine.
to see it. Yeah, I just want to get it all out on Jump Street, dude. Since we're talking real shit, apparently I can't play play my angle.
Here's the
Even though
thing,
I
though,
made it
Gary.
up and did, I didn't want to. Oh,
We nobody knows
the
when.
ultimate thing is I didn't ask. I didn't ask permission, so that's why I'm in trouble.
Here's the thing.
I get it.
It's
I get
getting
it.
to the point where nobody knows when you're playing an angle or not because you
I'm always.
you
What
toe
did I
the
tell you
line.
about Jack Arson profile? What did I tell you about Jack Arson profile?
Yeah, that he's always in character.
Every single word, post, DM, everything.
So that means you can say stuff out of character, but as long as it says Jack Arson on it, then it's in character.
When did I go out of character? Oh, the build your own storyline. That wasn't out of character.
That's a good example.
That was just
What wrestler
that was
do you
just
know?
a
Have you
jab,
ever heard
dude.
Triple H? Have you ever heard Triple H tell Randy Orton, "You're going out of storyline on live TV"? No, you haven't.
No, but I've heard Triple H mention the IWC
What the fuck does that have
a
anything to
time or
do with
two.
anything we're talking about?
What is the IWC?
The internet wrestling community.
Yeah, he brought it up on TV. Is it a company? No, it's just the fucking fans.
So what? But what does that have anything to do with what we're talking about right now?
Because he broke fourth wall. Triple H just broke fourth wall.
Everybody's broke fourth wall once in a while, but you've crushed the fourth wall all week long.
No, I don't crush the fourth wall. I just peek my head through it. And it looks like I shatter it on the surface. Sure does. That free agency thing looks like a shit show. I get it. Kind of wanted it to look like a bit of a shit show then, personally.
So are you
because
saying
it caused them to react?
Are you saying to me that David Jones knew about the little group with Rob Roman?
No, David Jones did not know about that group.
So why do it?
I made it.
David's been good to you.
Listen, this is what happened. David, you absolutely. David's been good to me. The reason, but let me explain. That group existed as a group for like 45 fucking minutes, dude.
It doesn't matter if it was for 5 minutes, Gary. Why would you do that to him?
Cry me a river. What did I do? I asked if anybody wanted to fuck with Judas Jones, not David.
Yeah.
Never said David. I play the game.
You gave yourself away. You gave yourself a way out. Congratulations. You gave yourself a way out. But you did it behind his back without talking to him.
And Rocky T did the same thing.
When did Rocky T ever say, do you want to do some fuckery on David Jones and invite Rob Roman, someone who is not an IW member, that has nothing to do with IW?
He didn't. Okay, fair enough. But Rocky T sure didn't have a problem did Black and Blue crew and signing up with Boudreaux, Austin, and Bartlett.
Because that was part of the story. David knew about
when?
That.
No, he didn't. If he did, he lied to everybody.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He lied. Then I was given false information. Basically.
So you think that Rocky made up a false group like you did against David Jones?
A false group. A false group. No, I think the Brotherhood of the Apocalypse was formed without David's knowledge. That's what I was led to believe. That's what I was told. That's what people told me. That's what people told me. That was my information. That was what I had. And I had it from people that I trust. So I was like, if they're doing that, that's bogus, dude. What the fuck?
Did you ever stop to think that maybe were these IW people that told you this?
Yes.
Did you ever stop to think that maybe they told you this because it was in character, because it was all IW people?
No. No, because I was told by one specific
Well,
person
there's where
that
you
when
fucked up.
we talk on the phone, he doesn't play me in private conversations.
But
He wouldn't say
when you
he
get
wouldn't
guys
sit
like
there and
Rob
say that he
Roman,
did something.
when you get guys like Rob
That was
Roman and
you.
whoever else you had that's out of
Do you want
IW,
to know
and
what
you
I
say,
wanted?
hey, let's pull some
Okay.
fuckery on David Jones. That's
Fair
fucked
enough.
up.
Fair enough. Listen, do you know what I wanted from that group? Like realistically,
I have no idea.
wanted
I
one
don't
of
know
those
what you
owners-
want.
If you, let's say Dark and Graves owned an E-Fed that was something that I was interested in, and you were in that group and you bit and said, I'll play. What do you want to do? Send me
I
a
wouldn't do
fucking
that.
voice clip, please. No, just say you did. Hypothetically, say you were there, you owned a Fed, and you played and you rolled the dice on it. What do you got, dude? I said, this is what I want to do. I'm going to be clear. I'm leaving. This has got nothing to do with anything personal. I'm not mad at David. I'm not mad at IW. Did I not sit there after that result show last night and congratulate you on the most brilliantly executed result show I've seen in months?
You did, and I appreciate that. But then today, you did what you did today. Just because you do something nice one day doesn't mean you can do something fucked up the next day.
It's not, but you're looking at it on surface level. You're not asking me why I did
I'm looking
it, what
at
I
it as
wanted
how
from
it is. I'm looking at it what you did.
You're not. You're looking at it as you're looking at it as what I want you to see it as.
Because you got caught.
Caught?
You didn't
I
think
wasn't
Roman
secretive
Reigns
about
would.
this.
You didn't
I was
think
not
Roman
secretive
Reigns
about this.
I mean, you didn't think Rob Roman would rat you
secretive.
out for it, but he did.
I don't give a shit. Rob Roman ratted me out. Congratulations, Rob Roman. You got yourself some brownie points with a guy that
again, I mean, what's
Rob did?
When David has been so good to you and giving you chance after chance after chance, why would you want to do something like that?
To make a single promo where I talked to him, Jack to
get attention drawn toward yourself.
To bring attention to our personal wrestling. No, God damn it. It's not been about me since I came back, dude. Say it has. Say it's been about me. Go ahead. Thomas Austin versus Jack Arson. Say that was about me, please.
Why wasn't it about you? Why did you want a rematch the other day?
Because he's fucking trolling me and I want a rematch.
It's about you.
I don't like his goat belt. Jack, as a character, I don't like his pink little goat belt. I didn't like the Commonwealth belt. I don't like as a character. Jack doesn't like the fucking Commonwealth shit. I don't like the pink goat shit. She's a two-time United States champion. I made that belt matter. And it's insulted the character.
How come everybody else in IW can put up with it and it doesn't bother them, but it bothers you?
It doesn't bother Gary. I'm not mad. You're pissing me off because you're attacking me like this is a vendetta. It's not. It's a work. It's an angle. It's the administration's here. Cool, Judas, you're back. I thought you died, bro. Are you signing me? He was gonna be if he'd have called me. I didn't want him.
He was gonna be. It would have been too late by then. You already assembled your group.
What group?
You know, I'm sorry, people. It's kind of hard to get the truth out of somebody whenever they don't want to tell it. So it is what it is. Good night.